Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Action-Packed Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Thank you for tuning in to our weekly D&D show, where we play our homebrew game of Dungeons & Dragons in our homebrew world of Istoria. So first and foremost, we want to give a thank you to Riot Games for letting us use their music for free, which we really appreciate. If you see our About Us section, there's let me back up. If you see on Twitch in our re-uploads that some stuff's been muted, we're going to work that out. But you are able to use their music for free, provided you follow their legal jargon, which we have in our About Us section. And then if you're interested in the music that we're kind of playing and you enjoy what you're listening to, in the bottom right section, there's a playlist that's just cycling through and showing you like what the songs are. So yeah, if you're interested in listening to it again, you can check it out there. Secondly, and neither of these are sponsored, is Arkenforge. So they're the people that make the digital tabletop software that allows us to do this kind of digital D&D experience where we have a table with a TV embedded into it, and we're able to display stuff on it and have like all these really cool effects that we could apply in terms of like the live play features. Arkenforge's kind of kit does also include music, including sound effect, ambiance, and just kind of general sound to play, and actually map making software too. So if you're interested, we highly recommend that, as it's some great just software that you can use to kind of have your own digital tabletop experience. All right, so with that all said, we'll go to the full table. Participating again as last week, unfortunately still a little on the weather. Jason's out tonight. Happy anniversary to Jason and Mary. Yay! Love. Marriage. So good for them. Sorry, I'm a little off my game tonight. Who wants to give a recap from last week?
Well, it is now the third spec.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to...
Or at least it was.
It was. It no longer is, because time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
We ordered recall back to Inikau. Hit up the Duke boy. Asked him if he had, just a casual $5,000 gold diamond, and he's like, sure, it's my ring.
Yeah.
Except it's got others on it too. So we got more than we asked for.
Yeah.
Gotta pop it out.
On a whim, we asked Darwin if he happens to have an iron flask, and he does. And we offered his painting as a payment. But he did say he would want something as collateral when we have the flask. And that to meet him in the ruins of the fort in the Gredus Swamps. Also, Shara was being real cagey.
She was indeed. And has remained as such. But she stays in Iniktal, and you guys all head out. And thus we pick up with you guys being in the ruins of the fort that was in the Gredus Swamps, in kind of that lower area. In the forbidden/isolation zone, there is a giant magical dome erected to basically just hold back whatever kind of caused, ultimately, as you guys found out, the bleed. Was its kind of center point for these past 60 years of uncertainty across Istoria. And having walked inside, you were able to see that, yes, there indeed was a site that looked ominous, to say the least, with basically what looked like the ruins of some old fortification, likely what may have been a castle at one point in time. Now, there are these 4 what looked like either full-on wounds, portals, basically, that connect to some other demi-planar or planar location, and the energies from those places have seeped into this area. So that castle is, I don't want to say ruined, but it'll take quite a bit to fix it back up, get back to, renovation kind of effect going on. But in addition to that, while you were walking that way, one thing I neglected to note was that you also noticed that there's basically what looks kind of like a variety of different just effects from these ambient energies that have seeped and suffused this area. Tell you what, who wants to give me a perception check? As Darwin's kind of leading you through what looks like were the remains of a small town towards what is, what you can only imagine, probably the coastline. In fact, everybody can make a perception check. 34. Or survive.
Or survive.
Does it apply? I thought it was knowledge things. Like enter wisdom.
Oh my god. There it is. You said survival or what one?
Perception or survival. I'd love
Both of
survival too. Okay.
Well, no, survival does.
Okay. So then, yes, actually.
That is a 26.
Okay, cool. And
4.
34.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Oh, nice.
All right. Good rolls out of the gate. Nice.
28 total.
Okay.
Glad we're getting these out on the
Yeah.
perception checks and not
Yeah,
on that. As
First-
per usual.
First roll of the
Right,
night.
yeah.
Even with the high rolls. 5.
If something super grim happened here,
Well, we're past that. If you still want to do that, you absolutely can. But this is for something else. So we can get to that.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was to see about the town.
Well, it's to see details about what's going on around the town. So, as you saw before, there don't look like there are any inhabitants in this area, seemingly other than Darwin. But you do note that there are some other unusual effects that occur. In fact, while you're kind of walking around, we'll preemptively just go ahead and have this. Could I have everybody make a wisdom saving throw?
Here's where I rolled a 1.
You. Oh.
Okay.
Am I within 5 feet of you in your majestic aura?
So this would not apply. That would not apply because it's a sustained effect that you have to,
Oh,
accommodate against.
I see.
Well, so like if you were within 5 feet of them for a full hour without breaking that, then I would give it. But I'm gonna assume that at some point you guys probably drift more than 5 feet apart from each other.
You're not piggybacking on the
If he's okay with it, I will.
I'll put Izzy in the front, baby Bjorn, and I'll put Dorgiran in the back, baby Bjorn.
Okay, and then you won't be able to walk.
I can totally.
I know you're strong enough. I'm only kidding.
It'd be like a 4-leg minotaur.
Yeah. I'm Jake.
I
So
rolled for Izzy. She's fine.
okay, cool.
Like 34.
Okay,
Or-
he's totally fine.
32.
Okay, she'll still make it.
I, on the other hand, rolled a natural 1.
Okay, cool.
As he said, let's roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying I was going to roll that one.
So I have a
That's
4.
usually what happens.
Okay.
Ren rolled a 6,
Okay, cool.
but it's not a charmed or frightened effect, correct?
It's not no.
28 for me.
Okay.
19.
What's that?
19.
Okay.
25.
Okay. So then, Izzy, Rainier, and Orgarin. While you're walking through this area, you can't help but hear what sounds like the jingling of bells. It's an unusual feeling, but it sounds like sleigh bells kind of effect. Just like
Who is this?
Rainier.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rainier, Ren, and Orgarin.
Okay.
She
Sorry.
forgot she had advantage, so she said
What's her
21.
21? She does not say.
Oh.
Okay.
So she hears the effect too. But for those that were making survival checks, one thing you guys also note is that as you're kind of walking about, and then granted these are swamplands, so suffused with plants, at least in some areas, and those plants that you do see are lush beyond like any other plants you've seen. Like granted, you're in what would be the March month, so plants kind of coming back to life, but these look like they have been well nourished throughout the winter season. And lastly, on occasion, you see little dust devils kind of kick up and just whirl by. Those that made a decent perception check, you see that there are actually a decent amount of fauna moving about the area. Squirrels, deer, small lizards, that kind of thing. Those above a 20 notice that many of them appear to be undead.
When I start shooting them with my arcannon,
If you want.
I'm dead.
I know. Up to you.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Okay.
All right, Frank Reynolds.
Make an attack roll.
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely good enough. So you shoot
a
it.
dead squirrel.
Yeah, you hear that gunshot go off amongst your friends as Darwin kind of whips around.
That was
Might
his
I ask
pet.
you not to shoot the local flora and fauna? As am I. But I don't see you shooting me. They are not of any sort of harm to you. As you saw, what likely would have been, I will say, an undead squirrel, was actually probably just going to approach you, and you're like, God!
It's the squirrel from Baldur's Gate 3, the one that you guys only kick into a tree.
Yep, come back for revenge.
Yeah.
And as it's blasted away, you see its let's say its upper body start to crawl away. Please do keep up. There are many things that may distract you, but I assure you we are safe within the dome.
So,
As Darwin continues leading you towards the coastline, you do eventually see that there is a kind of well, it's basically like a fortified tower that overlooks the cliff that is overlooking the bay. So, as you get to it, it is a kind of raised structure. It's built on these massive rocks, where... who's proficient with Arcana?
Yeah.
I assume Rin,
oh, I
you
know.
are. What's... Okay, so if you're proficient, I'll just freely give this. You note that as you're walking by it, there are a number of kind of runes carved into these massive rocks that lead up to the tower. They're so the rocks are massive. The runes are kind of faint, but they're all over the rocks.
Can I get an idea of what language the runes are or what they are?
So with Arcana, you recognize that these are arcane runes. They're meant to kind of channel focus magic, that kind of thing. There also appear to be some warding runes as well, just defensive ones. But as Darwin continues leading you to the tower, he does mention, now I was told that you had the painting. This is correct?
Yeah.
Good. Now I'm interested in acquiring this, of course, but the iron flask is not worth just the painting itself either. If you wish to purchase it to keep it for yourselves, that would be 50,000 gold pieces. But if you're simply borrowing it, then we can work out some means of collateral still, as that is to be discussed.
Okay. I guess you probably want to see the painting first.
I would, before we go any further. As he kind of stops, and he led you to the base of the stairs that lead up around the rocks to get to the tower.
Is this where you're staying?
This is my laboratory within, well, it's my home.
Do we establish if this is like a Dorian Gray situation?
We have not.
Okay. That's what I'm assuming it is, but you know.
Who knows if we will?
Yep.
So, where is it then?
In my bag.
Yep.
I would say I don't have it. Do we want to purchase it outright or do we want to borrow it?
Do we still have 50,000 gold?
Oh, treasurer. What do we have in the way of gold?
Yeah, talk to our accountant.
I mean, what
I'd say
happened?
the other question would be, do you have it available?
Are we liquid?
That's the thing. Carrying around that amount of coin is a lot of weight.
How you get jacked?
What'd you say?
How you get jacked though? You get jacked.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I was glad.
What if I just wanted to make a big sack of gold as my weapon?
Talk about that.
But every time your child listens, put a nickel in your no yelling.
Yeah, that does help. Well-
No yelling. Club.
We're doing that. I will pull the painting out because it is all nicely rolled up
Okay.
to preserve.
Hmm.
Also because it wouldn't fit with the the portrait, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
frame. The frame.
Right. Okay. And is this the item?
It is, yeah.
Thank you. You see him just kind of hold on to it. So, as for collateral or the gold?
Did you want to check it, make sure it's the right thing?
All right. I trust you.
Okay.
If it's not, we can work that out another time. If you,
I mean, it was a striking resemblance.
yeah. That should probably still be fine. It's on the like radial one anyway, so that's quite all right.
Trying to remember where we even found it. I think it was.
I'd be interested to know as well. I only traveled in certain, we'll say, circles within my time on Tasha before. Well, if you can think of it, then mention it then. As to the matter at hand. Purchase or pawn?
I'm waiting on our accountant to ring us.
If you were to pawn, what would the item of collateral be that you're proposing?
Can we give you the value in gold and then come back and re-exchange later, or?
I mean, while we count it out, I do have this item which may work as collateral.
Which is
just
I should just pull out the Morning Star. Yeah, he looks at it and you see him kind of wave his hand, and his eyes kind of recognition kicks in. I see.
The Jesus mace.
And where would you find an artifact of the gods like that?
I don't know if you have time for stories, but we can give you one.
Perhaps later. I don't wish to hold you any longer than need be. But if you're willing to potentially offer that up as collateral, then that, I would say, is sufficient.
That was the one that Melprobot had.
One more time?
Dardarial.
Sorry, Dardarial.
Oh, yeah.
Fake Melprobata.
I guess as a group, do we want to keep the flask or just borrow?
How many people are going to get into the flask?
Really just the one. You can always give it to Corford. Like, here.
Would he want it near him? Can you just imagine pulling out the iron flask in his presence, like, oh.
I mean,
It's time, Corver.
I know it!
your time has come to destroy this and make something else. He would pay top dollar, but I feel like it's more of a favor because he said the less of them in the world, the better.
Until someone else
he'll-
just makes
he'll
one.
buy them just to destroy them.
Yeah.
I'll buy it at a high price.
All right.
We use it on a genie, and then we're like, hey, Corver, we just happened to find this somewhere.
Fair point.
But, like, when Corver says top dollar, what does he mean by top dollar? You know, is it like 50,000 gold top dollar? Is it more than that? That's the question.
I mean, I feel like we are friends enough with Corford that probably wouldn't really charge.
I mean, maybe we can get some enchantments on the house.
I vote just buying it outright.
I'm good with that. I agree. I mean, we don't really want this back here. Although, once we beat the Shattered, we could just one back.
We could put him in the
Give
flask.
it back to him.
Also, him having Morning Star account.
Yeah, we can just buy it. I mean, how much more do we really need to purchase, you know?
We gotta save 70,000 for that. That little castle minaret or whatever.
Is that all we have?
Jesus Christ.
Is that all we have?
All right, so you guys can afford it.
I don't know about that. I don't, you know.
I'd assume, like, as you guys get done counting, you'll.
I mean, we
we
still gotta convert the Isle of Eternal Shadow into a vacation destination. So.
Yeah, it's gonna cost.
We got to build a
lot.
resort.
Yeah.
All right, I vote buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, actually, I feel like we'll just take it off your hands for you. We do have is platinum okay?
Oh, platinum's fine. Yes.
All right. Well, we can make a trade. Do you want to do it inside the tower, outside of the tower, down at the bay? Maybe
In a van down by the
I was
river.
gonna say I'm waiting for it, right? Yeah, either one. He looks. Oh, we can do the exchange in the tower. That's fine. You follow me.
I'm excited to see your new laboratory. Your last one's kind of cool.
Yes, this one has been, we'll say most, let's see, profitable, most fruitful when it comes to discoveries and endeavors. So he leads you up the steps. He opens the door, and the outside looks like just kind of like more like a fortification tower. Like it's that kind of like flat, cylindrical tower versus one that kind of tapers up to the top. So like each floor is basically the same size as the floor beneath it. But it looks like it's 3 stories. And as he leads you into the first level, you walk up the steps, and as he opens the door, he ushers you in and says, "Welcome to my laboratory." As you walk in, you see kind of this blend of alchemical stations, specimen jars, and some sort of small containers that have like these glowing runes on them. As you walk in, you realize that this is probably the place where he truly does his experiments, his laboratory. When you look around, and you're kind of passively, I assume almost like a, not exactly kid in a candy shop or anything, but one of those like, oh my gosh, what is all this stuff? Like looking around. You take note of a few specific items, which, who wants to give me a perception, arcana? I'll give 2 people. Perception, arcana, or nature.
I'll try. Perception. Everybody's cool with that.
You seem to make more sense.
31.
You said
31.
31. Okay. So,
I'm only rolled an arcana.
okay.
More digital dice.
Yeah. Appreciate the keeping digital so we can see it, but yeah, that was brutal. All right. Yeah. So, with your 31, you see everything. So you see that there are 4 vats, each one with its own kind of what looks like either a symbol or rune. So it's kind of a mix between the two on the front of each one of them. And these vats, they are brass containers that are sealed and have kind of this like hinged lid that looks like that kind of almost like a portcullis, like spinning wheel, kind of opening, closing.
Yeah. Okay.
On each of the 4, you see the following symbols: snowflake, a plant with what looks like a kind of like a star where the center of the flower would be at the top. You see what looks like a small little kind of like fire symbol with sand beneath it, and then the last one is quite simply a black pumpkin. Looking at each one, you can see that these are likely depictions of the seasons. But in addition to those, there is a kind of small table to the side of them. And on that, you see 4 particular items that kind of catch your eye. One of them is a small kind of little tray with a series of what looks like almost like crystalline organs sitting on them. You can make out a heart, a liver, spleen, But each one looks like it is almost like made of like crystal, like frosted crystal. On another container is a small glass case. Well, looks kind of like the Beauty and the Beast flower contained in a case. However, inside is a small flame at the top with what looks like some sort of like a seed beneath it. That's what you see for that one. Moving on to the next, they look again, another small crate full of what looks like these kind of really kind of dense muscles, like muscles harvested for something. But just kind of looking at them, they appear in quite strong, like came from some sort of powerful beast.
Steak.
Potentially. And the last one, I should say, there are no searing marks on the
Not yet, anyway.
True. And then in the last container is what looks like this small kind of bowl with dust, like a kind of small, almost like what looks like if you think of it, the gunpowder kind of like pile of dust. But this looks like something either maybe dust or just as easily ashes, but is a powdery substance inside this small wooden bowl.
How the ones with the symbol for the 4 seasons? How big are those?
They're quite large. Each one's about 5 feet in diameter.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or wait, hang on. Let me look real quick. I may have overshot that. This would be really helpful if I. Oh, get over here.
Oh.
Don't look. Put that more. Yeah, about that. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So as Darwin kind of sees everybody looking around, he notices that you've kind of taken a really close eye to a few of these items, and he just asks, "Do you like anything you see?"
Well, I mean, I notice you have some things related to the seasons. We may potentially need to get to the plane of summer at some point in the near future.
I see.
So, just a thought that maybe we will be back here.
It's kind of. I see. Well, if you're looking for a way of venturing to one of those extraplanar, demi-planar spaces, you have 4 portals immediately nearby in the vicinity.
We just go through them.
You have to know how to manipulate them, which I do.
How tough is that?
It takes practice and a bit of arcane talent, but well, one can learn.
Here we are thinking we're gonna have to go find a tuning fork.
Well, my study was in specifically 2 forms of, we'll say, arcane practice. One being necromancy, of course, and the others being about the ley line magics that suffuse the world. So, tapping into them, learning how to harness them to open up extraplanar portals, was my area of expertise. And I was quite good at it too, if I may be so bold.
I noticed you're looking a lot better. You're looking more youthful, almost.
Well, thank you. I've had quite a few decades to be able to just absorb, feast, sustain myself on both the ambient energies within this space, and also on the occasion, a creature or two that came through.
Sure, I forgot about the thing you did with the skulls. That makes a lot more sense now.
I do find that having such close proximity to 4 potential sources for magical creatures is a good spot to be in for someone with my, I'll say, disposition.
And you got a nice gun that keeps everybody out too.
It's important for those with prying eyes to leave these be. And to be honest, I think if anybody was to try to seal them, careless manipulations of those magics may make the situation less worse. So,
With all of the strange energy here, does magic work the same way as it would outside this dome?
the dome does help tether the weave to react in what would be expected ways. So, though certain things are unusual, magic does still function as one would expect it to here.
Would we want to attempt?
Try.
Obviously not in here, but, you know, outside, maybe a little distance away.
You wanna, I guess, I don't know, off to the side if he's somebody else. You wanna let what we're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just call, you know, because if it works, I don't really want to fight both of them at the same time. You know, I want his permission.
I mean, I guess we can see how he feels about it. Fuck it, we're all in on Darwin's. So we do have a question.
We'll say he came downstairs as you guys were kind of discussing this.
Yeah.
He went up, came back down. So, sorry.
We do have a question. So, I guess we'll just kind of cut to the short of it. Is that the Archfave Summer did us a favor, and in return, he wants a certain in return to him. So that's the flask. Hence us needing to go, trying to get to him. We do have a deadline to complete the transaction, but we were also going to try to see if we could pull the gin to us instead of trying to track it down.
Interesting.
We don't know if it's going to work, but we were wanting a place to try it. To be offended to us trying it outside, like obviously far away from the tower, but in under the dome. Would you be okay with us trying it here?
I believe that would be acceptable, yes.
Okay.
Just to make sure, I mean, do we have to like really beat Atosh down before we use the flask on him, or can we just call him in and?
Yeah. What is command word?
Get in the flag.
In terms of what exactly?
This is probably like player knowledge failing, but I thought they had like a command word for like 2 units essentially, or like a 10 base, I guess.
Yeah. So no, sorry, you are correct. You use an action to speak to the flask command word targeting a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you. So
We don't have to be attuned to it, right?
you do not know.
We don't know.
And do they just automatically get sucked in, or is it
Oh no, it is not guaranteed. No.
So we should beat him up. He's a Pokemon.
I mean, we beat him up last time, and it's been a while. I feel like unless he's managed, bless you.
Achoo!
Yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry. Got that 10-minute long sneeze. Yeah.
He spent all his time at the Church of Iron since we beat him.
Been practicing it 100 times gravity.
Over 9,000.
We've got strong. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can offer him to come peacefully, or we can offer him to not. But I feel like somebody should probably brand him as soon as he does.
Should I?
My brand.
Wait, would that stop him from getting sucked into the flask?
Ooh.
Interesting. I would say you can find out.
Which is key for. We'll figure it out then.
Answer.
Hold on. Branded. If it attempts to teleport or leave its current plane by any means, it takes 46 psychic and must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the attempt to teleport or leave the plane fails. So I read that as it
Is doing it of its own
if
accord.
it attempts to do it.
Yeah.
I was just saying, yeah, I guess that falls under like the same thing as like the opportunity attacks. You push somebody.
Yeah.
Opportunity. Right.
Yeah, right.
You can't just brand him and push him through a portal to another plane to make him take
Yeah,
damage.
come on. You shove them away from me, I stab them. I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, right? They moved. All right.
Traveling. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have ways to keep him from teleporting away if we get him here. Or at least make his head hurty.
I mean, like, this is all. We're not even sure if this will work in the first place because we don't know if he's even on this current plane or if he did something else right now. So, but it's also like not something we really want to try in the middle of town or on the way here without something to contain him if he does show up.
I just
It works, it turns out.
Summon him in the middle of Centralia.
Yeah.
What could possibly
Can
go
only go up.
wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you would share with us the command word for it, get a shot outside. No time like the present.
Well, command word that I've come to learn from this one is... Let's see. I hadn't thought of that. I don't know why I didn't.
Dude, Bobbity goodness. Cassie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be like... It's gotta be a little Nicky reference, right?
Popeyes.
Shit, isn't it? It's not gonna be that. It should be... Let's see. It's a command word for a flask. It should be...
We can find this around in a coop. It's actually shiz mint.
Thinking maybe... Hangover or something like that. What? No, we'll go for the command word is contain.
Very yeah.
If you say that while something's in the flask, do they get out then?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, and this flask is empty.
So good to know. That would have been a real surprise.
Sure.
We pull it out to pull a Tasha in and a beholder comes out or some shit.
Although, if you were to do that, the creature will be friendly to you for 1 hour, as the Merid was when you found the other flask and
Oh.
let it out. So, yeah.
That's what they do after that now.
Yeah. They can be just as easy to be like, all right, I'm out. Take it easy. Or just attack you. Now, granted, they're friendly to you, but if you did give the commands that would be, hostile, or at least result in its likely death, apparently, it can defend itself, but otherwise takes no actions, which I find interesting. That'll defend itself, but otherwise take no actions. So I'm like, how you're fine with that? It's like, does it attack the people giving it commands because it's defending itself? Like, that's not... Ugh.
That's preemptive self-defense.
Exactly,
Is that like a-
right?
is that like a new
Ambiguous,
rule?
but- yeah. So, as he then asks, so, you have the 50,000 gold pieces? I will also accept in platinum, should you choose.
Yeah, you do. Here you go.
Excellent. He kind of tucks it away. He takes from his pocket a simply iron flask. It has the stopper on the top and everything. He gets handed over to you. Once again, the command word is contain. If you like, you could do it right outside the tower and give me a show. I can watch from the balcony.
I mean, we'll keep it. Sure, we'll keep it close. Keep it a show. Is he gonna mess with the tower at all? We saw some of the ruins and stuff.
Oh, tower will be fine.
So, if we're going to do that, I'm going to enchant my, or not enchant,
Cool.
I'm going to Get a weapon out, put a right on it, and then I want to ready in action.
Right now, or when you go out to?
Yeah.
Okay.
We move very quickly.
Just sit there 6 seconds, guys. I'm ready. Everybody walks away. All right.
Just every 6 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Tell you what, if you like, we can just go ahead and put a battle map up.
And do we know
It's a battle map.
Do we know Atash's real name? I'm assuming it's Atash, but he's got some kind of title. It's Atash the something.
The cruel.
Okay.
Oh God.
I remembered a thing.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Good job.
It's mainly important because if I know the name, that's how I pull them.
Great Jarb.
Place your minis as you see fit. You know what? I always do this. Hang on.
I don't want to do it right in the center of the tower.
We also have an inkling that he was usurped by the current Archfey Yant.
Do I see a little something in the sand there?
So we summon Atash now, and then tomorrow we summon Kai Barrett. And just one at a time, we summon all the members of the
Just one by one.
Only do
of
one a
the
day.
cult. Yeah, I can only do one a day. It's a 9th level spell.
Well, it also I thought only works on creatures that are outside of your plane of existence.
I believe that may be true.
Mildly important.
I mean, you can keep burning those 9th level spells and be like, it's not working. Fuck.
Gotta take a nap, guys. Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, it says you could you conjure a portal linking an unoccupied space you can see to a precise location on a different plane of existence. When you cast a spell, you can speak the name of a specific creature. If that creature is on a plane other than the one you're on, the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws the creature through to the nearest unoccupied space on your side of the portal. You gain no special power over the creature, and it is free to act as the GM deems appropriate. It might leave, attack you, or help. Something tells me it's going to be one in particular of those three.
Especially when I stab it immediately.
Yeah.
Whoa! Ow! What the fuck?
And I just imagine people like, Brand!
You can't leave, bitch.
All right.
Wanna
So,
be?
where do we want to do this?
What we wanna do? Where we wanna be?
He said right outside the tower, right?
He did.
If that's what he wants us to
Is
do.
this like the balcony or the doorway?
So that is the. So there. It's also the. Yes, to answer both. It is where the doorway is to enter in where you guys came in.
We don't
there's
wanna
also
summon them in the
balcony directly
water.
above it. Now you can do this right in front, or you can do choose where you want, man. But this is the battle map because this is what I had made. So
I guess we can do it over here.
Is that all flat ground?
it
Or-
is, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was like a.
Oh yeah, no, it's a kind of cliff face there at the end, and you can see what's like a pond area nearby.
Back there somewhere. I'll be in the front, so I.
Do we have a spot where you're planning on?
Right there.
The range is 60 feet, so I can summon it wherever we want within 60 feet of me.
Right there. And then.
And then.
Do you know? I swear. As soon as I said it, too. As soon as I said it. Do you know roughly how long the whole process takes?
One action.
Okay.
Gonna be real quick.
So 6 seconds. It lasts up to a minute, but it's concentration. So if he comes through, I will drop concentration immediately so he doesn't walk back through.
Okay. As soon as you kind of start, I'm definitely get frosty. 10-minute ability.
All right. So, how do you want to do this?
Do we need to draw like a pentagram or something on the ground?
Yeah.
So it says I have to have the 5,000 gold diamond, so I assume I'll have that in my hand.
I actually snuck and stole a bit of it. Who did I do that?
Then I guess we're not not summoning this.
You stole it from me.
That's right.
No. Yeah.
I forgot why.
Right.
It was your idea.
You did it.
So I assume Daruk would hold up the diamond and, you know, say whatever the magic word is for gate, and hold it open, and lightning would strike the diamond, and it would kind of reflect out of the diamond into like a circle pattern. that
Nice.
opens up the portal.
How
Okay.
much damage does this do?
It doesn't say it does any damage, so
But my interpretation is is that he gets hurt a lot.
and I will make it 20 feet in diameter so that it's hopefully definitely big enough for Atash to get pulled through. And I will say Atash the Cruel as
Okay.
I finish the spell.
Okay. So, let's do a thing real quick. I need to look at something.
Roll a D1000. Do that.
That's not the one.
I assume you could
That's the
do
one.
tens place, or like singles place, tens
We're gonna
place,
break everything here.
hundreds place.
I can, effectively. 10 100s.
But then it's between 10 and 100 if you do 10d10.
10D 100.
Oh, I see. But it would still be between 10 and 1,000 then.
No, because so here you can do a D10 or D100. And so it's doing 10 D100. So it's
Oh, so it can do 0 if it's if they're all
you,
0.
you
yeah,
could
yeah,
theoretically get 0
yeah. I did that not too long ago.
on out of 1,000.
Not out of 1,000, on a D100 roll.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's 2.
Right.
This would be 20 0.
Right.
Well, that's a surprisingly low roll.
I have to consider something on this, and it's what makes it kind of tricky. Is I'm thinking about a reference. Because okay, so you spoke the name of the creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work. Leave it to the dice.
Did we waste 5,000?
Well, so the diamond is not consumed by
Oh,
the spell, so I can still do it again tomorrow if it turns out that's not his real name. And maybe we send a message to old Yantir Kwan and be like, hey, what's Atasha's real name?
Okay, so Christian, high or low?
oh, the entire campaign's resting on us.
High.
Okay. So, as you say the words, Itash the Cruel, the lightning bolt strikes the gem, the diamond, refracts out into this portlet, opens up. Nothing happens.
I mean, we knew the possibility was there.
Are we sure Atash the Fool is his real name?
Doubt that's what his mother named him.
Go and ask Yantir what his full name is.
Yeah.
I know names have power. You try to get that and like take a rest. Try again in the morning.
Yeah.
Don't want to burn you out too much.
Well, I can't do it again even if I wanted to, so.
That's good.
Yeah, you can attack things like all day. That's like your thing, right? So there's how it works.
Good is going to be good.
You hear a voice call out. Is that it?
But we said we did not guarantee it was gonna work. I think we got the full. I think we got the name wrong, so we're gonna have to try to get the full name.
You just seem like to walk back in from the
We'll
balcony.
try again tomorrow.
We're gonna camp out
You hear
here
the-
for the night. Okay. He likes the picture.
What does that picture do for?
I have no idea. It's him.
And he mentioned he's undead.
He
I didn't want to ask too many questions because sometimes I'd rather not know.
Yeah,
But-
he is. He kind of, as far as we understand it, kind of, you take the essence out of it.
Yeah, don't let his gift hand get you.
And watch out for the red hand.
Both hands are bad. I mean, to be fair.
We don't know that.
Well, one of them is attached to a vampire. The other one is attached to a vampire and glows red. So, like, they're both bad.
Oh, he's
Wow.
a vampire.
We don't fully know that. We just know that he like. You could make that inference probably because he sustains himself on essence.
Well, I mean, I was thinking a lich. Christian was thinking a lich. I don't know if to know the difference, but yeah.
We've never gone in depth into what he actually is. He's just revealed a little bit and then showed us whenever we were fighting in Verifall. We're cornered by a few enemies that were a little mean. He made them go away completely.
Forever?
They weren't bothering us anymore.
That's the best kind of sending enemies away. I'm okay with it.
I guess let's go pick a spot. Looks nice. And not too close to the portals.
I was gonna say, do we need to camp here? Or can we camp outside and come back in?
Whatever you want.
I don't know if this place will affect us or not.
And then with that question, you hear Rin just, is anybody else hearing like sleigh bells or something?
Outside. We're gonna camp outside.
Sleigh bells ringing.
Oh, I don't hear those, and
I also
we should. Yeah, we're gonna head outside.
okay. The guard's gonna be okay with us sleeping right in front of it.
Are we gonna do our big dome anyway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do it on.
Good
I guess
dome
we can.
dash.
I don't know if you want to look around a little bit, casually, and just kind of take a walk around, see what's up, and then head out, and then we'll just say we're.
Yeah, I guess
I can come up with something to tell them, and then we'll just camp out.
I'd say it can't hurt, but there's portals to other planes all over this place, so it could hurt. But I mean, we're gonna rest.
Yeah, probably stay away from the giant portals. Those are probably not where we need to go, but maybe there's some other stuff around that's less giant portal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you want to explore the grounds around this ruined fort?
A bit, yeah. Like as we're kind of like going back towards the entrance, just kind of meander a bit, look around, shoot any more squirrels.
Yeah. So, as you're kind of wandering around, tell you what, investigation, survival, perception.
Can I do a survival for the town to see if I can figure out what happened to the place?
You want to do the grim psychometry? Absolutely.
22.
Okay. We'll get back to yours.
24 on perception.
I thought you were getting a calculator. I was like, what?
No.
14 for investigation.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was 8.
Survival maybe? Or
No.
Yeah, you can do survival.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay, cool. All right, so when you're walking around the town, we'll start with 14 on investigation. You're kind of going around looking for any sort of clues about what happened. As you kind of, occasionally pop into one of the shops and just kind of look around. So to kind of paint the picture, this is effectively a ghost town at this point. Most of the buildings have either kind of just been taken over by the weather effects and like worn down, or if they are still, if rather for those that aren't standing, they mostly just kind of have like a wall standing at this point. Most of the roof has collapsed and things of that nature. So it's a town definitely in ruin ultimately. But as you kind of thumb around through things, as best you can tell, this place had been probably abandoned between 50 and 60 years ago. You're not seeing anything like, you occasionally find like a scroll or a newspaper or some sort of like clipping or something with a date on it, and all of them end at about 50 years ago. You're not really seeing anything after that date. Then let's see, so going up from there we have survival at 15 from Dorgiran. As you go around, you're seeing basically the same thing. You don't really see anything in ways of tracks or foot traffic outside of what looks like probably only one path that's kind of paving its way through town regularly, and that is Darwin's. And it looks like he basically is going from the tower to the castle. Then occasionally you find footprints that might veer off on occasion, but that's mainly the path that's been taken. Perception from Daruk. When you're looking around, one thing you also take note of is that that while there's been a lot of weather effects that have kind of worn the kind of place down, you still find what look like some sort of like what's mostly decomposed, but on occasion in like a kind of well-kept or sheltered area, what looks like snake skin, but like shed snake skin. And it really catches you off guard because you weren't really expecting to find that here. But to that end, it's sizable. It is large for those sheddings that you find, and to have it happen so regularly, it's a little kind of raises your eye. Honestly, reminds you a bit of some of the things that you've seen back home, farther north from where you're from, but things that you've on occasion encountered while roaming on Niasir. And Rainier with the grim psychometry. So I'll ask you this: where specifically are you doing that?
I didn't know there were specific places. I was just kind of.
So I'll give you a few options, and then you tell me. So on the path back, like that'll be one of the spots. Within the kind of town square area, which was likely maybe like markets, something like that set up. Near the castle itself, or between the castle and the main gate.
I'm between the castle and the town square. I kind of feel like town square.
Okay.
Because if there were mass negative things, it probably happened there.
And when you walk there, yeah, so you see what are like at this point now just falling apart markets that or like markets stands that have been set up like in the center of a town square where you'd have different vendors selling X, Y, and Z. But as you go there to basically try to glean some information from what may have happened here before. You see a vision. You have a vision. As your mind is transported through time, you're found within this area, and it's a fairly sunny day. Most people just kind of wandering about the marketplace, occasionally looking at different items that the vendors are selling. A lot of it fruits or harvested animal parts, baked goods, things that have come in from the swamp. Even though it may be dangerous, it is a place that is suffused with a lot of life that you can ultimately get a lot out of. But as the kind of dull roar of the crowd just persists, you eventually have this kind of air of unease really kind of take hold. And it's in that moment that you look up at the castle, which is not terribly far from where you're at. Probably good few hundred feet away. And you can hear this kind of almost at first a couple people shouting before eventually everybody starts shouting and panic strikes through the streets. As you then see this heavy green fog or mist start pouring from the castle wall over into the market. And you see a body drop, and then another, and then another. Until the fog overtakes you. And you start to cough, start to lose vision before you look down at your hands. And you don't see your hands. You see those of what were a human. Just normal flesh. Before you drop to your knees, well, not her. So, and you see these small claws start sprouting forcefully from your fingertips, breaking the skin, blood starting to pool a little bit. Small hair that covers your arm sheds off, falls off almost immediately, and scales seem to start forcefully sprouting through your skin. Mm-hmm. You start screaming in agony before eventually you lose vision and you snap back. You once again see that kind of dark landscape before you, where it was kind of cloud cover when you guys came in.
Troll or ghoul? Would I have an idea after I have a chance to kind of recover? Can I kind of what did it?
Nature, survival, maybe. You would not be able to roll advantage on that. Or Arcana. Kind of recognize what's happened.
Personally, I would choose Arcana, but
Yeah, that's fine.
okay. 12.
Okay. You're not sure what exactly you saw. Clearly there was some magical effect to that mist, and
I was more so the creature that they were becoming.
okay.
Not necessarily what
What
this was.
the details? Okay, yeah. What was the number again? 12. Okay. Honestly, that's enough. Given your familiarity with certain things, not terribly far from where you came from initially too, this looks like a forced conversion to Yanti. The snake people.
They however ran the castle, turned everyone into Yantis. Yanti? Is that already plural?
Yantai.
Yantai.
Yantis. It's the reverse of cacti.
I just looked over, there's fucking cats everywhere.
Describing what we saw when we had your vision.
staring at the wall. The corner of the wall. No, like, it just was a normal day. No, nothing else, and great green mist came from the keep and immediately turned everyone to Auntie. A little bit. I don't. No further context. Just.
Okay.
I don't even know how long ago.
The news clip and stop. 50.
Did that.
I should add also, the keep in your vision was totally fine. There was no portals, floating above it or anything like that. It looked like it was probably in its former construction.
It's alright. I stand by what I believe.
Should probably have more than one thing happen.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
For those that do like the four hands pumpkin ale, there are more. I saw one that was it was great. Somebody had animated a frog that came out of a lily pad and then like did one of those like folding fans, but it was the rainbow with that audio clip. Yeah. All right. So
Anyway, here's wonderful.
yeah.
I guess we'll make our way uptown. Walking fast. I guess in this case, faces fast.
While we're walking, I'll cast sending to Yantir Kwan.
I need you to roll for that.
Yep. So not a 1, correct?
Uh
Because it's 5% chance failure if he's on a different plane
oh yeah, if you want to do that, yeah, that works.
for sending.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Okay. You call your bud?
So I'll say, Yantir Kwan, we are in pursuit of Itash. We would like to confirm his real name so that we can get him back to you. If you could tell us.
His full name, social security.
Yeah.
Date of birth,
Yeah.
full address.
Primary residence, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
His last 3 employers.
Yeah.
Any references if you have?
Known affiliates.
Yeah.
References.
Yeah.
Approximate height, weight.
So, is that it? Is that where you're sending it?
Yes.
Okay. You hear this kind of very proud, boastful voice. Am I to understand that you have been spending your time gallivanting and not seeking him immediately?
I'll cast sending again. It's a 4, so it's still not a 1.
Yeah.
Fucking hard blaster, hard to come by.
I'll say we've only recently achieved the means to capture him. It's been a long pursuit.
Here. Mortals.
Long for us, probably short for him.
His full name is Atash Ozal. The Cruel is a mere moniker. And then you hear, after a bit of a pause, shall I expect our matter resolved tomorrow, then?
That's a 9, so again, still not a 1. So cast sending one more time. Say, we greatly appreciate your help. We're trying gate tomorrow. If it works, we will have him to you shortly after.
See it done. I'll see you at the portal.
This portal? That portal?
A portal?
We have to go back to
The Elsa.
Nova, yeah.
Oh man.
I ain't trekking all the way back there through them fucky woods.
I gotta go stop by Luciana's place.
You got a full elf now.
Got a flop.
We wouldn't.
Even she may be a flop. I wouldn't trust her to that.
I was gonna say, I think Izzy would intentionally take us the wrong way.
Look, guys, we're going on an adventure.
She may be a couple levels away from our archdruid, but I wouldn't trust her.
Yeah, it's not a matter of being, like, to your point, yeah, it's not a matter of being lost. It's just, yeah, she'll lead you the wrong way intentionally, for sure. 100%.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Where we want to go.
I choose the bear. Wait, she can be a bear too.
Trust her to the inverse of how far we can throw her.
The also to the point about being an archer, it's like, oh yeah, we're going the right way. All of a sudden, you just step through a portal that she opened. Wait, what?
What the shit? She was forced a second ago. Why are we in the desert?
So,
So that's you?
Natasha Ozal. I'm just
Ozal?
saying it again.
Ozone?
Tasha Zal.
Ozone.
Tasha Osborne.
Atash is Ozark.
Yeah.
Tosh Bismarck. Keep going farther.
Is Marquis.
Tosh Marquis.
Tosh Mark.
Tosh.0.
There we go. That's it. All right, we got it. Locked in.
Marketosh.
Macintosh. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you do summon something. Just a giant window.
It's
You never saw it coming.
the what is it, like this the spinny wheel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, like the loading.
All right, so you guys head out from the isolation zone, and then say hi to the guards.
Yeah, our preliminary investigation is done for today. We're gonna go rest up a bit, and then we'll see you in the morning.
We will be here, patient.
You guys
Look,
work
you
in
signed up for it.
24-hour shifts or like?
No, it's just there's overlap. So I'm up for 16, and then you get gestures over. I'm up for 16. We're both up for 8 of it.
Just a few of you.
It is not the best post.
You volunteered for it.
16 hours?
It's,
How long would it take you to get back up if something did actually go wrong here?
oh, we have the see ascending zone holds up.
okay.
In case we need to get people, we can call them and they come quick.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys knew, but the Metropolis actually have a winged cavalry that they can send out if necessary.
Not that we saw, but that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Not much faster than I thought.
How do you find time to eat? You're here for 16 hours and you gotta get like 8 hours of sleep. Where do you find time to eat?
We just sit here. I mean, not many people try to get into the dome, so it's really just us. It's a lot of waiting, to be honest. We find things to do, come up. Actually, we're both working on a short story, so mostly about people we see. We make them characters.
You're writing fanfic?
I mean, yeah, kind of. We have fun with it though, so I assume we'll probably leave you out because everybody knows the Moonstone Guard at this point. So
It would be fanfic.
unless you guys want, I mean, we can include you too.
If you want to.
If you think we'd make your story better, by all means.
Okay.
I don't know how that works with like barcodes and their rights for stories and songs, but I'm sure it all works out. Publisher.
I mean, it's not like you would be like the focus of the story or anything. It's more fictional work than anything. So we would basically say that we're running a shop, and then occasionally we have people come in, and we get to talk to them, and so then we have celebrities come by. So
And make outrageous demands.
well, no, but you guys would probably come in, and it would be more like a just a. Like, oh yeah, they came in, holy crap, and everybody, like the whole store would go crazy. And everybody would be really excited to see Moonstone Guard in our little shop.
What if we wanted to run a shop for a day, give you guys a break?
Okay, yeah, sure. And then we have our own little like side adventure, and it's just you guys running a shop.
You guys do what we do, and we do what you do.
Okay, yeah, that'd be an interesting story, like another short one.
Does it have to be fictional?
And we don't actually own a shop, so
Yet.
Oh, I thought you were implying
So we're
that
gonna
we would
teach you-
take their
we're gonna
position
teach you guys
here.
how to do gate, and you're gonna go in, capture a gin.
Makes our lives easier if they want to do it. I mean,
talking about casting a spell. Like we can't cast like you said gate. Yeah, no, we're like very, very lower on the magic like casting ability. That's a high level one right there.
You're just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Wouldn't worry about that little guy.
Okay. Fireball.
So, you have your long rest out.
Wake back up. Say hello. How are you there? Over there.
Only one of them up at that point in time.
Good eye, mate.
Yep. You too. Guys walk that on back, making your way. So we'll keep the map open and just resume this. Yep.
Attempt number 2.
I find where my footprints were from yesterday and stand there again.
Find my footprints. Shit this out of it.
And I do the same thing, I take 6 seconds to say the magic words, and then I say, Itash Ozal. As the portal is opening.
Okay.
Over here.
Now, when you said it, did you have it as one name or two separate ones? I'm just kidding. Was it Itash Ozal?
I say it exactly the way I heard Yantir Kwan say it to me.
Itash Ozal. Okay, gotcha. Good call. Good call.
Itash.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the comedic relief part of a movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's you know what?
This is just a montage for the next 5 days of us fucking
Yeah.
up his name.
Yeah, it's
Just coming outside of the portal to the guards again, like getting more and more annoyed.
hey, but helping them work on their short stories too. It honestly reminded me of the what was it, Army of Darkness, like Klaatu, Barata. There, I said it. Good enough.
Fuck!
So, as once again the lightning, a storm cloud appears, lightning strikes the diamond, shoots outward in that portal, opening up. This time you hear the voice first, as seemingly hurled out of it is Tosh.
I immediately drop concentration on Gate so that he can't just walk back through.
Okay.
And can I use my ready to action?
Yes.
I kind of assume advantage, but do I get advantage on this attack?
I will give you advantage on the attack, yes.
I was like, otherwise I will give.
I would guess that getting pulled through a portal means you'd be
It's
pretty
surprised.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, can I make it more? Oh my god!
Time to go home, buddy.
7 and 6.
For a total of
21.
you miss.
I figured. I'm rolling less than a 10.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So as he kind of stumbles outward, there's as he have a bit more momentum than what you were anticipating, and he looks around, kind of shocked about what just happened.
I was just throwing him down angrily.
Hey, buddy. Nice to see you again.
As he looks,
I see you weren't in the flash.
and as you look at him, so I didn't remake his mini or repaint it or anything, but you see he's full red. He's no longer like all burnt and kind of like molten formed. He is what you can imagine, like back to his normal self. As he looks at you all, you dare summon me from my home?
Yeah. I mean, you tried to wreck ours, so you're going back to your real home.
I was just there.
Who's got the...
Oh,
Can I continue my attacks? I don't know how you want that to work.
Are we just going right into combat?
I would try to use the flask once before we go like full into it.
Okay.
Just
Mr. Quan sends his regards.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and say the thing?
I assume Dorgirian just says it out loud. Like I'm going to like point it.
Yeah.
Mr. Quan sends his regards. Contain.
Okay.
Do you have to like say it aggressively or contain? Contain.
Cantane.
Contain?
As he
You're bad.
at this point, very angrily, looks at you, and you see the flask. You hear that kind of almost like sucking in magic sound, like a reverse, reverse whirlwind. I guess there's just a normal whirlwind. You see him start to skid a bit before he stops, and now you see this truly fire in his eyes.
For the record, we would have knocked on Darwin's door to be like, hey, we're doing the thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna try again today if you want to watch.
And you see him at that point walk out to the balcony, and he's much more like as you quick when you're just passive turn back real quick. You see him just like leaning on the balcony now, just like oh okay, enjoying the show. So yeah, go ahead and everybody roll initiative. With that, he's absolutely going to fight you guys.
You want me to run it again?
Anybody else want to run in? Yeah. I'm not used to running an actual spellcaster.
You're like I'm more of the kind of spellcaster.
I'm a once in a bit spellcaster.
Yeah.
If you can show me how to get to her character, then I will.
Hold on. I got you. I was going to send you the link. There, I just sent it in the chat in the.
Oh, I think I just got there.
If you ever need to in the future, you go to like collection and then my character.
He's on that page. It's a matter of finding it.
There she is. I know how to play a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. You're probably a better idea for that than me. For sure.
One more.
All right. So let's get some stats going. So this is gonna be real easy for me. I only got one stat left. It never happens. It's always like, oh, I got.
Unless he mistakenly shoots Darwin.
Or I was saying until he opens up a portal to the realm of fire.
I mean, he might be capable of doing some stuff like that, but we'll see.
And then we push him through it and go, hey, up here we are. Oh, wait, no, I guess that'd be
He
slightly
might.
different.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
he might be opening planes to a different, or portals to a different plane of existence.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, that's almost to be assumed. I would expect. All right, so Tosh. We're just gonna call him a Tosh for short, because Tosh is always unnecessary. You guys know.
You can't use his full government name.
Exactly. People will wonder and say things. All right, he did pretty good as a initiative roll. So we'll start with Rainier.
17.
Okay.
What is he?
Daruk. Well,
20.
what's Ren at?
Oh, I guess I could roll for her, huh? 12.
Okay. Gordirin.
18.
It's more Rainier's terrible.
Vadir.
24.
Whew. Vadir is up first. Unless Izzy.
She literally can't roll that high. 21 though.
Okay. That's so good.
Yeah. It's a +3, so.
I took alert, so I have +8 now.
Yeah. That actually, yes, that puts you just above Atash. You rolled really well. All right, so top of the order is Vadir.
Shouldn't say this, but I was hoping you could fight. And I'll make my tickets. Right. Oh, okay. What's next? So 25.
25 to hit. That will hit.
So 21 is a no, 25 is a yes.
Somewhere between 21 and 25.
Between what? The first one. 21?
21? She's not here.
It can still be said.
I'm going to activate my scythe and use my new ability.
Oh boy.
It's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. Oops. Ooh. Wisdom save, you say?
Yes.
8. What is the number?
15.
He does save. Ooh, just barely. I need some more dice for when I get to roll instead.
Don't be afraid to call lightning on top of me or
I was literally just thinking that, actually. So you are immune to lightning.
I am immune to lightning.
Okay.
And I get even more damage.
Right.
I am doing the big thing, so this one's gonna hurt more.
Gordon is also immune to lightning.
Armor coming in clutch already.
Okay, so for the first hit, it is 66.
66 damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
Jesus. As Tony just hits ×2 on his health.
Damn near, man. Jesus. Feels like I need to. Hits like that, it's like, alright. I know it's one of the good ones, though, like you're saying, so.
Second
Still,
attack.
shit. I take it that the hit was higher than the other one.
I rolled 9 on both, so it was 25 to hit on both.
Jesus Christ.
So 27 on the second one.
Points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing else boosted or used.
Gotcha. Okay. 93 damage.
I probably should have done this beforehand, but I will hex his intelligence.
Okay. Can we put a hex on him?
We will.
All right. Dare I ask, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Legendary action, unsurprisingly, is going to be for him to get the fuck out of there. So, he can fly. That's, you know. Oh, so good.
Oh, you can. Does he still have Earth Grasp or whatever? One of like Earthbind.
Hold, please.
Please hold.
Thank you for calling in attack. Just a moment.
Please enjoy the music while you play these routes.
Oh, that's the bottom. I say, I thought we got to that.
That's a
That one. That's what I was thinking.
Earthbind.
Earthbind.
Is one creature you can soon Angela strips of strength saving throw.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh, you want me to change that to strength instead of intelligence?
He said it. All right. So he is gonna. So how this looks is the bottoms of his feet ignite as he kicks them at both Rainier and the deer. You both take 7 points of damage. It's no roll. It's just say fire damage.
Oh, wait, his name's Attack
So
Bonsai.
resistance would be 4 or 3.
It would be 3.
I just registered what
And then he
you said.
flies up 50 feet.
Is there opportunity?
No. No. He's up next.
Uh-huh.
That's legendary action.
Uh-huh. Izzy says something about, I'm tired of you jerks flying away. And she will actually try and, does it work differently on her staff than it does?
She just has it. Well, if she has Earthbind on her staff, then it's I think it's a charge.
2 charges
Okay.
out of the 10. Okay. That's how that works. Okay, so yeah, well,
So she casts the spell using the charges. She doesn't expend any spell slots.
oh, okay. Sure, why not? I don't think there's a downside. So yeah, she'll do that. It's a strength save.
Okay. What is the save for her spellcast?
19.
Okay.
Can he fail?
Yes, he can, but he does not. Damn it, I burned a nat 20 on that. Yeah,
I'm sure you'll have more.
I hope.
You've been getting more and more lately.
Yeah, and I fucking need him, man.
And
I didn't do my math right. Okay, well, let's fix this.
she doesn't really have any bonus actions worth doing, so.
Gotcha.
Alright. That's she where okay, so actually is she out there? Which one is she? This one? Yes.
Bless you.
I guess she'll oh, that's not in between. Oh, the wrong line. Look at the rocks, not the grid.
She's becoming one with the rock.
You know,
That is on brand for Izzy. All right. Would that be it for her turn?
yeah, it's not much else she can do.
She melts into the rock like Homer melts into the hedge.
He drinks her potion of green, and then Dorier and I throw her at him.
How high in the air is he?
50 feet.
50?
Okay. So,
Oh. Maybe not. Can she choose which spells are on her staff?
so she can shift it between one of 2 forms, taking an action to do so.
So I think I did have to use the spell slot.
It should be in rock form. she pretty much always has it in rock form. I would assume. Let me back up. I'll assume it's in rock form unless Izzy would explicitly say otherwise. And I feel like that's a fair thing because talking set bonuses and stuff.
Yeah, he was excited about the rock form of the staff. Yeah.
It's not even listed as one of the spells though.
Earth Find?
Yeah.
I may not have put it as a spell.
Well, what's weird is in her spell category, it's there.
Okay, so then she has the spell prepared.
Well, no. So in her spells, it's in there twice. One for the staff, one for.
Then you could use the staff.
But when I actually pull up the staff, it's not listed on the staff, which is why I'm confused. I mean, it's a third level. It's a third level spell. It's not the big deal in the world.
So that means I didn't make this thing right. All right, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
So that's it for her turn. Then Tosh is gonna do a thing. He is going to cast Heat Metal on, let's see. How about Vadir? Your armor, Hope, is made of metal.
It is indeed.
So it already glows because, Kale. But now it glows just a little bit brighter. I don't know, a little more red.
A little bit hotter.
Yep.
Go run into the water.
That's like a cliff too, so I don't know about that.
You can fly.
That's a cat's fly.
Oh.
We'll get to that on your turn. That's one of his legendary actions. Moving on to the next person. Oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped. Okay, Izzy was not next. Itosh was next. I'm not gonna have him skip a turn because he's the only one in combat this round.
And he already gave up his turn.
Right? Yeah, for sure. We're not doing that. So
Consistency.
Yeah.
we will. I swear. All right, you know what? You glamour.
What's it? I started it.
Yeah, but you're the one who's giving me shit about it. All right. We're not gonna do that. You know what? Pillar of Fire. How about that? Pillar of Fire. He summons a 30-foot high cylinder, 10-foot radius of fire that's just swirling around. It's a tornado of fire.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's one of his abilities. It's once per day kind of thing. So, he's definitely going to use it now since he's been threatened. So we'll have it. Let's see if it's a 10-foot radius, and that puts it at a 20-foot circumference effect. So he'll have it put right between Daruk, Vadir, and Dorgirin. I should get all three of you.
10
As a
foot radius, you said, right?
Yep. As a swirling tornado of fire magically appears, kind of full on like the fire thing in what was it, Princess of Egypt? That's how I have it kind of imagined. Not nearly as tall because it's 30 feet, not going to the sky. But yeah, a swirling pillar of fire hits the three of you. So dexterity saving throw. This is a magical effect.
Oh.
Technically,
Thank God.
I should say technically it isn't because it doesn't say he magically does this, but obviously he's magically. He's not just like non-magic.
He's magic by nature.
21.
Yeah. 21. Okay, that does save.
21.
Also, or
Yes.
nice. Okay, save.
19?
19 does not. So 35 points of damage on the failure, or on the failed save, and then it would be 17 on a success. That is going to be it. Oh yeah, sorry, not quite it. He also is going to he'll fly up higher, another 60 feet. So just we'll be mindful that he's 110 feet in the air.
Cowardice.
And there's also this kind of like little. You see him get a little brighter as he activates his fire aura too. So he's far up. It's like 11 stories. So then he does not cast heat metal then at all, and he will leave it to Daruk then.
The pillar of fire, is that out now or is it continuing?
Oh, it's continuing.
So he's 110 feet. Check. assumed I was going to cast a particular spell. I want to make sure. So I'll fly 30 feet in the air. And then... if I do call lightning... If I do call lightning, the cloud is only 120 feet above me. So if he flies up above that, we won't be able to see him. So I won't do that.
Cast it.
That's it. I'm gonna take my spell slot back on that because I preemptively took it out. I will, before I fly up, I think I can get within 30 feet of everyone. Yeah, if I'm like here in the middle. And I'll cast Holy Aura. So everybody has advantage on all saving throws. Creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against everyone. When a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant. He's not fiend or undead, I assume, so that probably won't matter. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Get advantage on
Yes. End of your turn, he flies up another 60 feet. I know, but he's like, fuck this, I'm not gonna stick around while you guys kick my ass. It's unfulfilling, I know, I'm sorry. Kind of, but. Dorgiran. He is 170 feet in the air.
Yeah, he is.
more than that. You said 60, right?
He was at 110 before.
He did 50 the first time.
Yep, 50 plus 60 plus 60.
60.
Yeah.
Gordon's not in the fire tornado.
He's not. He's right next to it. But
Okay.
yeah, no, he's not.
I'm gonna hop on Gordon.
Okay.
That takes me out of the fire tornado.
Mm-hmm. True.
And then I'm gonna try and dash up into the air with him. That's 80 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
Just trying to close the distance.
Sorry.
And I assume that's gonna take my action.
Yes.
Because I'm writing. Okay.
Now when I heard that though, I immediately went to Hercules when he gets on the Pegasus. Like, I can go the distance.
Okay. Not really much else I can do.
Yeah.
None of my bonus actions really make sense to use just yet.
Gotcha. So, Rainier. Okay. Rin.
Action.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold an action to attack whenever you're next to him.
but why will I be next to him? Yes, I will hold my action.
Okay.
Rin is going to cast haste on Izzy to double her movement speed.
Okay.
Give the child caffeine for the first time in their life.
Yep. Because the child's going to have to fly up and catch a Tosh to cast Earthbind. Oh, I can't mark off spell slots for her.
You can.
And then she will fly. I guess as high as she can. It would only be like 30 more feet in the air after moving over to Izzy. And it's range on Firebolt 120 feet. He's 150 in the air.
170.
Well, she's not in range then. Yep.
Does
so
she have the meta magic that extends spell range?
Yeah, I don't know, but I used her action to. Well, hold on. Let me double check her meta magic. If she does,
And Vidir, you're on deck. I think you already know what you're doing. Okay.
quick spell, twin spell. She does not have the
Okay.
oh yes she does. She has metamagic adept. So then I would have bonus action use sorcery points to quicken haste on Izzy,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
and then used distance spell.
You can still hit it.
It's a fireball.
Her fly speed's 50.
Right, but if I have to move 20 feet over, I can only get 30 feet in the air.
Oh, true.
Touch
Yeah.
is the interface.
It's touch. Unless I'm mistaken, it might be 30 feet.
She can do it as a distance spell if she metamagic.
But you can't do multiple metamagics on one, so like,
Oh.
then I could. Well, then I wouldn't have to distance firebolt because I could just fly 50 feet in the air.
Yeah. Either way, something's getting distanced.
Haste is 30 feet.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Because she's
So-
never had a problem. Like, it's always just mostly I get too far away from her.
So I will still bonus action haste Izzy, and that costs I think 1 or 2. I'll figure out how many sorcery points, and then I'll fly 50 feet in the air, and I'll transmute firebolt into frostbolt.
Okay.
And because I transmuted it, I'm gonna curse his strength.
Okay.
And firebolt. Well, that's a 9 on the dice plus 14, 23 to hit.
23 just hits.
Okay. And I think it's 4d10 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds right.
10, 14, 19, 24
24.
cold
Cold
damage.
damage. You got it. All right.
Sorry, it took me a second there. But
For someone who's never doesn't play that character.
Yeah, you did well. Oh, that's right. You played the sorcerer in another game, though.
I play a sorcerer, but not this particular sorcerer.
Technically, sorcerer fighter.
Well, yeah. Action surge.
Yeah.
So you cast 2 spells. That's literally the way to cast 2 spells.
The next character I'm playing.
Oh, yeah.
Fighter wizard.
All right, so that's Ren. Vidir.
Alright, cat, hold on.
Oh. What is my exit strategy?
Cat's always landing on their feet.
Hold on tight.
You have a ripcord.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we all should have a ripcord.
Okay.
I don't know that everybody has one. That's the thing, because some of them got used at different points.
I have definitely never used one.
Well, that's fine.
I used one, but I was given one
Okay, all right.
afterwards.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we're going on a trip on our favorite Dimension Door ship.
In your favorite Vadir ship?
Yep.
Wait, so you're just straight up dimension dooring up to him, and then you're gonna fall?
I'm Dimension Dooring above him.
And then grabbing onto him as you fall.
Okay, so you're making a grapple check.
I mean, yeah, but I told him to attack him, so
Making one attack roll. Okay.
He's
he's making an attack roll.
just gonna be holding him by like the scruff while he like flails about.
And I will try to hold on to him. But I'll let Chris drop first. Look, he wants to run away. We want to show him that he can't. He doesn't know I can only do this one once.
We'll just gate him
Yeah.
back.
Tomorrow.
So,
Yeah.
all right, so you're casting Dimension Door to get next to him. You don't have to actually like. I mean, you can get a fall onto him if you want.
If you want like flavor, we'll go like like just slightly above him to like.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna
a
try to
hold.
like bear hug him.
Okay,
he's
grapple
gonna
check.
slash him.
Gotcha. Okay. You can't do that. Dimension Door is an action. You
That's
can't
fine.
make a
I'll-
grapple check on him too.
That's okay.
I was like, wait, no, that's too.
What's the terminal velocity of a single turn?
Terminal velocity? Like you're just gonna try to.
How far do you fall per turn?
It's something obscene, like 500 feet or something like that.
In a single turn?
Yeah, it's something. It's like rules.
500. It is 500. Yep.
Nice. So you fall the distance of a dimension door in one turn.
Yeah. Plus extra. You got extra 100 feet, which is bananas. So okay, so are you trying to fall on him to deal damage to him? What are you trying to aim? How are you trying to aim?
Get one of us onto him.
Okay.
Wait, you wanted me to grapple him then instead of attack him?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you ripcord, so you're okay.
Because while he's hexed, I have the annoying thing. Oh. He's ready.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Grapple app goes to the defender so hard.
Yeah.
You don't have to go with me if you want. It's a willing creature.
So then, are you dimension dooring them?
Do you want to go? That's or not?
Sure. If I have a ripcord.
Well, yeah. Well, so when he activates ripcord, you fall too.
Oh, only one of us does.
Well, no, sorry.
He's holding you and he has slow fall.
Right. When he activates ripcord, it applies to every creature within a certain radius.
Oh.
Like you
Oh,
can't.
right, because it's Featherfall, right,
Yeah.
which is up to
Oh.
a certain number of feet. That's
Okay.
right.
I forgot about that part. So yeah, cool. We'll go.
Fuck it, we ball.
We ball, man.
Yeah.
All right. Dimension door's back on.
Operation Dimension Door.
I feel like this actually should be a conversation that happens before this all happens, but it's fine.
No.
I know.
This is happening in the
He
moment.
would turbo speed Sonic up in the air.
Well,
Is Dimension Door a one-way?
Yes.
so you dimension door
Dimension door above it.
after you get a hold of the cat.
Yep. Grab the cat by the scruff. There
Yep.
we go.
Okay.
I'll say I'll like push him through as I go.
Okay.
If he wants to attack, he can, or if you want to grapple, you can.
What do you want to do?
I don't foresee being able to beat a borderline god in a grapple check.
Look, we're basically gods.
All you gotta do is grab onto the rope. You don't gotta like.
I'm gonna go with the stabby part.
Okay.
For sure.
Stab him up.
So one attack.
Advantage for surprise?
No.
I had to try.
That's fair.
did he?
I mean, they're kind of,
On a-
doing the whole nothing personal kid.
On a serious note, do I have time for a bonus action or no?
No.
Okay. I legit don't know.
Yeah, because you're using your reaction to do this.
Oh.
They are like teleporting behind him, and like nothing personal kid. You know.
Yeah. I appreciate that, but
Okay. I was trying to get you advantage.
27.
at 27 hits, yeah.
I just had to get higher than a 9. Okay, so there's that. Those are the 4 sets of frost. I don't do. Oh wait, I need another. Sure, that'll be it. I'm back to needing 8,000,000 d8s.
Oh no. Oh, look at all these dice I have to roll when I deal damage.
This does change what I was going to try and do.
All right.
I'm not gonna like story and bombard my
Oh.
allies.
Well, no, so they're going to land on the ground.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So they're just gonna keep going.
Does Featherfall change how far you're falling around?
That's just like it slows your descent.
It
I
I
would
think
think, right?
both actually, but technically you could do that at any point in time during your fall. Although I don't know if you immediately fall 500 feet, so you would. You know what? Let's. It should be in the details. I'll say that. That way I don't have to look it up.
500.
The reason
feet.
I'm asking is maybe you could catch them and pull them.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
We can try.
So, piercing is going to be 20 piercing,
Okay.
14 force,
Okay. Give me a second. Got it.
7 frost,
Okay.
and he is 4 shore branded.
Yep.
Go ahead and find that. And did you curse his strength?
Yes.
All right, do a strength saving throw.
Okay. So it's a flat roll then.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. So
It's
if he's-
cursed, so he has disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
So he has advantage on magical effects, which I think we ruled that this was even like it's part of your giant stuff that you're doing. Is that right? Or is it
Yeah,
something-
fire round. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I'll burn a legendary for that. Yeah, he falls a long way than otherwise. Actually, no, he has hover. he wouldn't necessarily fall.
He just says he's restrained, so it doesn't say he's restrained to the ground.
Yeah, but I'm gonna still.
Whatever. Can he take fire damage? Should I even roll
He
for it?
cannot, no.
Okay.
Which one might even argue that because he can't take fire damage, how are these going to affect him? But we're not going to do that. So, well done. All right.
One time I'd succeed.
Yeah. I wouldn't rob you of it.
What do you just did?
What?
You said you wouldn't rob me of it?
Yeah,
You just did.
I didn't.
What do you mean? He didn't get restrained?
Yeah, but it took effect
What do you mean?
in the sense that like I guess no, I did rob you of it. Okay. True. I meant in the sense of like if it. Never mind. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Vidir's turn.
As we're following, I'm angling towards Durgir. Durgir.
Okay.
If
Angling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I use like my reaction to like grab him.
I mean,
Grab him by the arm.
falling. We move 60 feet around.
Okay, so that's the part. All right.
Can Gordon sustain all of us?
Interesting question. I'll say no. Not that he couldn't carry your weights, but you'd have to like grapple onto him. I'll say that. So like, there's not enough space for both of you to be riding him.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying
Like-
like the weight itself, because I can like reach my arm out and try and like
Hold on. Yeah, sure.
that. I'm just
that-
making sure like Gordon's not gonna like start falling out of the sky.
Yes, I would say that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
More of
the
like a
very-
logistical thing to work out than like, can he actually do it? So
Or
yeah.
at the very least, you know, like if he's gonna start like descending, it'll be like a slow enough descent.
Right. True.
Or if you just throw me, grab my arm, throw me above it.
That's awesome.
The slingshot.
Oh, shake it.
Because it's only 1d6 for 10 feet.
Okay. So is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So you've descended 60 feet from where you were.
Yes, so we're at 110.
And I'm at 80.
Right. Okay. Itasha's going to fly up another 60 feet and then cast plane shift. I know he has to make a save. It's a saving throw. Get out.
Can that be counterspelled?
Not from your current range.
Okay.
Isn't his wisdom still?
I did his intelligence.
I thought you said wisdom.
Strength. Nope. It was intelligence.
Yeah, I did intelligence, he did strength.
Yep. So he leaves.
Cool. They still take 4d6 psychic.
Well, there's a saving throw involved, I think.
Nope.
Okay.
It
Then
says
kicks.
they take 46 psychic damage and must
okay.
make the wisdom save.
Fair enough. You can roll the damage if you want. I know. Anticlimactic, I know, but he is not going to stick around just to get his ass kicked. So, although you guys did kick his ass in those just like one-ish round of combat. He took
13.
171 points of damage.
That's with me missing it.
Yeah. So
I think we only
you bloodied him within roughly 6 seconds. So kind of crazy. Just saying.
guess we'll get him tomorrow, you think? I guess we'll get him tomorrow. How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man?
Let's get in the flask. Make it easy. Get in the flask.
So we're gonna keep doing this every day.
Yeah.
Him also going first did not help. Or essentially first.
So
Yeah.
tomorrow, I think we gotta like all hold actions. Like Rin hold a frostbolt to curse his strength before he even takes off.
Do we have a way to like curse his movement?
She's got frost. Is it frostbolt or what's the
Frost touch? Frostbite?
chill touch? Nope, that's not the one. Ray of Frost. It reduces movement speed by 10.
Oh. When you're holding an action, you also, it's either an action or a bonus action, right? You can't do both.
I'd say either one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one or the other.
But yeah. I would say, well, so I hadn't thought about like holding a bonus action, but I'd allow that as your reaction. Sure.
Because my bloated agony gives him disadvantage of strength and dex checks.
Very good.
I never use it because I don't think about them.
Yeah. We're about to go into ad break just to keep everybody aware.
But dear, how long does fly last? 10 minutes? An hour?
It is. A minute.
The portal, by the way, the whirlwind did like dissipate. Basically, as soon as you see him just. Let's find the thing. As this fight kind of comes to, fortunately, an abrupt end, you hear shouting from the balcony. You almost got him that time.
Hey, like as I'm just slowly falling. Hey, we got the right name. It's only a matter of time. Every day.
Down on the ground.
Every day.
But yeah, like if you cast fly on yourself ahead of time, you're on Gordon ahead of time, up above.
I was also thinking about maybe like standing near where like the portal would be, and then just essentially like jumping him as soon as he comes through.
Yeah,
Just trying to like grapple him. Like
Yeah. And I will start in the air as well,
okay.
so that I can be as far up above as possible, so that he can't just, fly straight away.
Disadvantage for the rest of the night. And next session.
That's fair. You know what I also forgot on my initial attack, although I don't think it would have made a difference, is I do have that permanent heroic inspiration.
Oh.
But one other suggestion, because now he knows we're going to gate him here, and if he's on this plane, we can't do it. Let's go to a plane he doesn't expect us to be on before we do this again.
Which plane?
Maybe Luciana will prevent extra plane of travel while we're there. I don't know if that works against plane shift or not, but
I'll say this, there are spells that do prevent planar travel from going in or out. So,
that's true, and I may have access to one of them.
Tony, I was looking at, he still has Staff of the Woodlands. I was looking at that instead of Root and Rock.
gotcha.
That makes
Well, so he still has that in his inventory so that he can have easily accessible the list of spells from the woodland version of.
No, sorry, I wasn't saying that to attack him. I
Yeah,
just,
no, I know.
It didn't.
I was just letting you also know the reason why.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Honestly, I might make just the root and rock a full list and say you can shift between one of the two, and then just like, that's the thing. You got to keep yourself honest though too, which is tricky because like, I guess if it's notated within the spell list, then that would help. Anyway, so bit of a jump on Itash. But it looks like he was also somewhat prepared for, I wouldn't say necessarily prepared, but able to handle being summoned forcefully from his plane. Not his, from the plane of existence in which he's from. What do you guys want to do now?
We talked about when we can do. Okay, yeah, we can reverse. Can reverse magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Preventing things from leaving, yeah.
So we can do that if you want. You make up a little magic circle and put it inside of that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Well, shit.
Does make me think of the, wait, we talked about doing that before. Fuck.
Let's learn from our lessons and do it.
The minute you said that, I was like, yeah, no, we talked about that. Well, not last time, but when discussing like the matter at hand of Atash.
Like, yeah, we can track him at a magic circle. And then what?
I'm imagining again a GIF or whatever it is of just like a bunch of people like kicking somebody on the ground. Like,
I rolled a 5 this time.
talking to Yantir.
Yeah. And
Hey.
I'll say, we don't want to keep you waiting. You got away again. We'll try again tomorrow morning.
You don't get a response back.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to let him know so he wasn't just sitting at the portal waiting for me.
Fuck.
Well,
It fell from my monitor, but I just noticed that my monitor is not level. So, just really weird though. That
I
just
feel like I've asked this like 3 times. We cannot plane shift directly to Luciana, correct? We have to go to the
Jesus.
to the
Sorry.
portal.
Yeah, because we don't have a tuning port.
Well, we probably don't want to rest there anyway.
Well, okay, so plane shift. You can specify a target destination in general terms. Going like the city of Brass, for example, you might arrive on one of the streets before the gates of Ash, or looking at the city from across the Sea of Fire. Alternatively, if you know the sigil of a teleportation circle on another plane in existence, you can the spell can take you to that circle. Interesting point. If the teleportation circle is too small to hold all the creatures you transported, they appear in the closest unoccupied spaces next to the circle. So that is how plane shift works. So
right.
you could, in theory, get to the moon because you know of a location specifically on the moon that you're going to.
Okay.
Which is like the mirror of like the council pool.
Right.
Yeah, she has her mirrored kind of temple grounds.
Right. So we could teleport to that mirrored
location.
temple and then go through that portal. Is that?
You can do either one, actually.
Okay.
We could just go straight to her because you know the location. We could go straight to the moon.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah. So you could go. Sorry, I know this is just being technically. You could teleport to the temple grounds.
Yes.
Not to her, just. And I know what you meant, but like in my head, I'm like, well, hang on.
Okay.
Sorry.
We probably don't want to long rest on the moon though, because time is weird. Unless Luciana can prevent time from being weird for us for the day that we rest there.
You could, what can you do if you have spells? Or if somebody else has spells?
I do have spells. Rin also has spells.
Yeah, I don't have to bring a ding.
No, but you can Jaeger somebody who does. In which case, then you have to say the words. Or wait, no, you're not Jaegering her. That's right. I'm sorry. I keep looking at
I
you
could
thinking
Jaeger her in combat if you want to Jaeger her outside. I feel like you could roleplay her better than I do.
Hello, it's Rin again.
You just did It's Rin again.
It's Rin again.
Rinnigan. It's Rinnigan.
Rinnigan.
An all
That's
new,
right now.
an all new
Rinnigan.
person.
That's her full name, you know.
Rennigan's Wake.
Right? So,
So if we want to gate Rin, it's Rinnigan. So,
but her first name is Rin. Her last name is Rin again.
Rinnigan.
Rin von Rin again. Okay. It's probably going to take more than one attempt, but let's get the whole message across. That is not a 1.
Okay.
So, 8. Oh, I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, just do it.
Hey, Luciana, could we ask a favor to rest at your pool without time skip, and tomorrow pull a djinn into your realm for capture?
You get the response back. Interesting part at the end there. Rest is fine. Time will be normal. I'm not sure about the last.
Say it again. Jin is to fulfill deal with Yontir.
Quan.
No, you just one. You can, or just on tiers. Honestly, probably not.
To fulfill contract with Yontir. He escaped it. He escaped us in this plane. In this plane, hoping maybe a change will stress. I don't know if it's 25 or 15. Anyway,
I think
it's 20.
oh 20.
mess him up.
There you go. Or just do the we out of baby it's boy. Like, come on.
Yeah.
We gotta maybe eat.
Give the response back. I don't have those protections yet. But we can try. Maybe some time changes will allow for defenses.
Whatever you think is best. We're on our way. See you shortly.
Smooches.
Tonight.
Dorkirin says
Dorgirin says smooches.
Response back. Always proud of my special boy. Looking forward to seeing you all soon. Yeah.
So, Izzy has an idea for prepping the area. We get it all super wet and turn it into mud. And then when he lands, he sinks into it and she turns it to rock.
If you want to do that inside the magic circle, go ahead.
What is the magic circle? I missed.
well, that's right. He can't teleport out of the magic circle. It traps him inside of it, right?
Which magic circle is this?
It's
It's a spell.
Choose one or more of the following types: celestial, elemental, fey fiends, or undead. Circle affects the creature of the chosen type in the following ways. They cannot willingly, so this will be reversed. So they cannot willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. They cannot leave it by non-magical means. And then if the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanetary travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw.
How are you getting him into it then?
We're summoning him into it.
You gate him into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then we curse his charisma.
He can't leave. He can come into it.
he can still fly away though.
That's what we're going to try to stop him from doing. If he's sucked into the mud.
Well, the circle's a cylinder, right? It's not just yeah. So then he can't go up a certain distance either.
Well, it's that amazing 10 foot by 10.
No, he's a large creature. That's enough space.
I rolled a 5 on my sending to Itash,
Oh, okay.
and I just say, "See you again tomorrow."
You get one response back. Good luck. Full on taking style. You're like, I'm gonna learn that voice. Actually, truly, you get the response back. Looking forward to it. And you can definitely hear the fiery rage in his voice.
Actually, so with that, I guess because he's not on the plane, so I don't sense what direction he's in, do I, right? With that brand.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh. It's actually. It doesn't say that it disappears if he leaves the plane. It just says it lasts until I dismiss it or apply it to another creature. So, by that theory, it would still be there the next time.
Let's take a look.
Listen, this is the problem with a homebrewed class, is it's not exactly fleshed out.
Yeah, I just should have killed Rainier when I had the chance.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, you did. Yeah, you did kill
Should
him.
have kept killing Rainier. All right, hang on. Can be spell with spell magic. Yeah, thing. Show my attention. As long as it's on the same plane as you, so you don't know it after that. For the time you turn.
Never mind, he's stuck inside him. He can't just fly away.
All right, so then my interpretation would be that if you can't use it until you finish, there's no duration.
He uses magic, he has to make the same.
Which we could counterspell.
I feel like it's an oversight.
Well, counterspells, Constitution save, right? So
Yeah. So my charisma DC for this is 19. Bad. It's not really- I mean, it's
Okay.
decent. Yeah, he can't. I for some reason did not understand how that. Yeah, he can't just fly away. And if he tries to teleport, he has to make it safe.
and you guys could counterspell.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Oh,
You and Rin could counterspell.
yeah. That was the reason why he flew away.
Yeah. No, yeah.
He's fought you guys before. He knows you guys can cast spells, so he's like,
He's
"Fuck
fought
this."
them
I'm
before.
going.
I wasn't there.
Well, true. Yeah.
Hey, fuck this motherfucker.
Yeah. This dude with the holy aura stuff, and this little girl who's got rocks going around or something. Like, what the fuck are they about?
I would have left.
Where's your robot friend? What happened to him?
Would have left. He's been like, "Are you Corfers?"
Yeah, right.
Little rock thing.
All right, so you guys have a little more time left. Did you want to do the plane shift spell, get to the moon, and then end the session there?
Yeah. Plane shift to the moon and then get up to go upstairs.
Bang, zoom, to the moon.
Do you have the spells to do that now? Yeah, I assume so.
I think Izzy also has.
It's a 7 level.
Well, plane shift though, that's the part I'm not certain about. He does? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if plane shift was true of the magic or not too. So okay. So who's gonna cast it?
I will take us to Luciana's temple in the Feywild.
Okay. Which one?
The
Tation or?
because we just have to pop through the pool, right?
Well, right, yeah. So
Oh no, on the moon. You said we could go
Yeah.
directly to the moon, so I will go to the moon.
Okay. Then gonna launch a thing, cause I have it on my tablet now. Oh, whoops. I did this somewhere else. I guess not. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I gotta remember where I configure things after I change stuff up. Moon! So, as the party kind of gathers around, I believe you have to join hands, is that correct?
Hold on a second though. Somebody's gonna have to get in the bag, I think.
We have 2 people.
Actually, I don't think
Oh,
so.
up to 8, me and up to 8 willing creatures. Never
Yeah.
mind. We're good.
Cool.
That's again.
Can we just hold on to
It is
Towards
touch,
horns.
so we do have to like all be holding hands in a circle. Kumbaya.
Hell yeah.
It's a porky.
So, as you guys touch hands, and everyone, clasp hands, or horns with Gordon, to all gather around each other, you feel that weightlessness kind of lift yourselves off the ground before you seemingly have, we'll say, you know what? Do you want to describe how the plane shift spell works for you, since you're the one casting it?
Oh shit.
like Shazam but reverse?
I was gonna say it's kind of similar to Gate, I think, where the lightning kind of goes around us and almost
Okay.
creates like an opening in the ground, and we just kind of sink
Okay.
in.
Yeah. And then on the opposite end, thunderclouds roll over what is a terrestrial barren wasteland. That is the moon, currently anyway. As a thundercloud seemingly appears out of nowhere, and you all are deposited, dropped very briefly though, and land on that similar what's it called, detritus matter, where this kind of little dust cloud's kicked up. You can see Luciana, one-armed, but still gorgeous in her own right, wearing that typical warrior's armor over herself, hair tightly braided into that one ponytail. She looks to you all with actually a warm smile on her face as her eyes then go towards Dirgiran.
I bow.
As she takes her sword out and holds it towards you, getting you just beneath your chin and holding your head up. She holds you up. Yeah. Just kidding. She holds your head up and then looks to you eye to eye. Never here.
Okay. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
In person.
It's been some time.
It is. But we brought the stuff. The moat of water and the seed of germination.
To Germany.
We have quite a lot of work on our hands to transform this into the paradise that I've always seen. Now I know you have other matters to attend, but I can expend a certain amount of my own abilities on this body. And we could have this done in what would be Tasha's time of 1 day. But it will take us quite a while.
Okay.
Would you wish to get to that immediately, before you deal with your matters of the Jinn, I believe?
Yeah. It'll be 1 day on Tasha. That sounds.
We have a month's worth of very hard work, though.
We leave the final decision next time on Dragon Bomb, and
We can leave it for next time. That works. Now, that said, I have had this prepared for a little bit, so whenever we're ready to go, we're ready to go. But she'll have a few matters at hand about, you know what? She'll go over the high details of what she has to do, of what everybody has to do. So to transform this this celestial body into the paradise that I have foreseen, planned, worked hard for, but you all have enabled for it to actually come to fruition. There are a few stages for us to achieve this. 8 total. 1 is to stabilize the atmosphere. As you noted, you've been able to breathe around the temple's grounds, but venture too far and you'll find the air too thin. In fact, not present at all.
The space air. It's not good for you.
The next matter at hand is structuring the surface to be able to sustain, flora, fauna, water needs to be able to evenly distribute across the surface of the moon. That leads us, of course, to the next matter at hand, the actual ritual to open the moat of water and release its bounty upon these lands, fertilizing them with immense amounts of water that the surface desperately needs. After that, calibrating the weather, which I suspect you may be particular assistance with, as I've come to know that you are a follower and, in fact, champion of Atlac. The next, planting the seed of germination to actually release the seeds across the surface. Izzy, you may be able to assist with this, as she looks to the child. Accelerating the growth of these seeds that will be distributed, actually generating and germinating the full bounty across the land. And the last 2, the design of the ecosystem. Finding fauna that can populate the moon, presenting a balanced means of various creatures to provide to it. And last, of course, alignment. Making sure that, as presently, unfortunately, while I have some control over the moon, I need it to be in a particular spot that would enable creatures to have a easier time adapting to this new environment. That one may be more difficult than the rest. So, these are the matters that we have a month to be able to get into. Now, I will not present any sort of illusions, though I am an archfey and these are my domains. Or this moon is my domain. Much of this process, while I have envisioned, I don't have the details as to how they can be performed. That is where I will lean on you for your expertise and your experiences. As I've come to know you've become quite the capable band of adventurers, saviors of Tasha. And I would even venture to say Istoria. Certainly myself. I know we'll have some difficult times ahead of us in terms of this next little adventure, but I trust you all will be able to perform the deeds that will be necessary to make this place the paradise that I've always envisioned. So, rest first, and we'll get to it tomorrow.
Still want to call him Medusius. Care about Medusius at this point.
Care about what she's doing. She's making a death machine.
Maybe after we gate Tosh, we gate her out here.
Welcome to the moon. You're never leaving.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, I see. So you gate and then just plane shift down.
Later.
Yep. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy.
Don't look at me. Look at this.
All right, so you know what? We'll call it there then. You guys will have the next session to get into a few skill checks, challenges, things of that nature, and transform the moon.
Turn it into green.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a true reflection of the Feywild that you guys have seen on Tasha, but up here.
What's gravity like on?
It's a little lighter, to be sure. You can get a little bit of extra jump distance out here.
No deer. Then they'll just
just escape velocity way too
float
low.
into space.
That's how reindeer are made.
And then unmade eventually.
Also, odd question, but because there's not really an atmosphere, I assume that my flight is from the wind because I'm a Tempest cleric. So can I fly here still?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Well, we can call it the solar winds, if you will.
Okay.
But yeah, you'd still be able to. I wouldn't rock you to that.
Okay.
So,
What's the radiation levels at?
currently within temple grounds, not too bad. Outside of that,
Turn organ.
yeah, maybe. But she has a degree of control within these areas that you're currently operating. Venture too far, and well, good luck. So we'll go ahead and get to the this little couple side quests. This little one next time, and we'll see how this goes. So,
Also the genie.
and that too, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we decide to get to that.
What's that?
In the month.
Whenever we decide to get to that.
Yeah, for sure. So just to be on the up and up, you are effectively only passing 1 day on Tasha, as she mentioned. Archfey as she has some control over the time flow, and while she can control it to some degree, she can't
Stop it completely.
she can't stop it, and she also can't influence it like this very often either. So this is obviously to serve her ends though, so she's very interested in making sure that it gets done. So
Let's help you help us.
yeah,
To help them who helped us. And then we help.
just a big old circle of help. Yeah. All right, well, good job, guys. I realize that unfortunately it's a little what's I'm looking for here? Not unsatisfying, but like a fuck, he got away. But you guys have a plan for the next
I
time.
mean, it is what he would do, and we were just kind of assuming that he was not going to just fly away, which was probably dumb on our part.
We'll get him next time,
Really
Scarecrow.
know he-
He doesn't leave.
He just shot, yeah, he
Yeah.
had thrusters.
Yeah.
Play a shot out of his butthole.
That's not what happened.
That's the happy.
Can we please get him not on chilly night? Thank you.
I was gonna say, I'm just imagining that one.
He's from the plane of fire. Every night is chilly night.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Always so many Scoville. So many Scoville. Yeah. It's off the charts. All right. Well, good job, though, guys. You know, you did do well, regardless of the fact that he got away. I mean, you dealt. Not to be too spoilery, half his hit points within one round of combat. So
Well, shit. Maybe we should have just fucking.
yeah. Well, if you kill him, he just goes back to the elemental plane of fire. So I mean, you can still just do it anyway, and just fuck with them.
Just Groundhog Day for him. Just beat his ass every day.
Welcome back again.
Yeah.
It's time for your 8 a.m. beating, old man.
You could, yes, in theory, yeah. But I do like that idea of you kill him, then he comes back. You summon him again. Are you ready to submit? No? All right. Kill you.
I'm getting Dungeon Soup Barbarian vibes.
Extra durable.
So it's good. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and call it there. Good job, guys. We'll be back next week with some more adventures. This time on the moon. On the moon. Nice. All right. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.